Good morning. Happy Monday, amazing people. Good to see you. Good to see you, big waves out there. Go ahead. If you're watching the recording, just do this by yourself. Okay. It'll make you happy. So let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments and the chats. We love to hear from you. And the word for today is faith. Faith. I really actually sent this word to Coach yesterday as I was attending church service. And I thought, what a word to follow up Easter for a lot of people. Okay. And I'm gonna try not to preach to you too much this morning, but you know, um, well, I'm just gonna kick it off where I don't take up too much time. Melinda's raising her hand saying, preach, preach. I mind a little bit, Melinda. So here's the thing. I want to ask you a question. What if? What if? What if that thing that you think about a lot, okay, I don't know what it is. Guess what? It could be different from Vince than it is for Myra. Could be different for Myra than it is for Andrea. But there's something that each and every one of us go to bed at night, we get up in the morning and we're thinking about a lot. It's one of those things that we haven't mastered in our life. And it maybe is one of those things that's driving us nuts. And we're like, I want to master this just so I can check it off my list of things that I've mastered. What is that thing for you? I don't know. I don't know what it is, John, but I want to ask you this. What if? What if? We're talking about faith this morning, but I want to read something to you. Stay in mind of what if. What if I told you that in Italy, years and years ago, you could buy ready-made coffins that had beepers in them, two speakers, a torch, a small oxygen tank, and a sensor to detect a person's heartbeat, just in case. Would you say true or false to that? What if? What if they started making those? The answer is true, actually. They did. What if a person could birth 69 kids? Would you say no way? You'd be wrong. In the mid 1700s, a Russian lady named Theodore gave birth to 69 children. In 27 separate pregnancies, she had 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 quadruplets. What if? Let me ask you this. What if I were to tell you that in 1664, 1785, and 1860, a passenger ferry sank while crossing the Menai Strait in northern Wales? Amazingly, each disaster occurred on December the 5th. Even more bizarre, in all 3 occasions, the sole survivor was named Hugh Williams. What if? See, a lot of us celebrated Easter Sunday in different ways, but there's a lot of symbolic to, if you go read the Bible and you go look at historical value, there's a lot of things you got to put faith in, because when you go, what if? I mean, my mind can't even fathom 69 kids. My mind can't even fathom 3 accidents that happened on the same day and the sole survivor was the same name person. No way. No way. Can't happen in my mind, but it did. Just like the rock being rolled back, there being a body that was not found. See, all that our mind can't fathom, but faith can. If you look at the definition of faith, it's a strong belief that something will happen. Complete trust or confidence. Vince Green, this is for you. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. See, odds are there's something you're not good at right now because you don't have enough faith. You don't believe because you can't see the staircase feel like it's not built yet, like, or you can't see the end of it. And it's scaring you so much because your mind can't fathom you going there, that you're lacking the faith you need to take the action to go create what it is. And I don't know what that is for you, John or Myra or Deborah or Deborah or Anna, but I'll tell you this, we've all got something inside of us we want to go after. Mm-hmm. And faith is what will start you moving. But here's the last thing I want to leave you with. We got to build faith. So how do you build faith? I don't care if it's religious. I don't care if it's in your relationships. I don't care if it's in your health journeys. I don't care if it's in your profession. How do you build a bigger faith so you can go knock out the goals that you want for yourself? Number one, you got to plug in daily. You got to plug in daily to the thing you want. If it's faith, if it's religion, maybe it's that Bible plugging in daily, right? That'd be a good starting point. Mm-hmm. What about business? You better go plug into the places in business that can give you the faith to go. Number two, reflection, time centered around you and your improvements and your success and what you need to do to go excel. And the last one, you got to share your faith and belief every day. So if it's something in your business right now, you got to go share it. Like if you're not out talking about it, if you're not out sharing it, if you're not out, that's what creates a bigger faith. Just like in religion, if you want to have a more religious faith, I'll tell you this, if you'll go share it, if you'll go get passionate about it, guess what? It'll build your faith and your belief. Same way in anything, right? If we want to go all in, we got to go share it daily. We got to go share what we're excited about. We got to go share our faith. We got to go share our belief every day to the world around us. And guess what? The universe will turn back to us and our faith will go through the roof tenfold. Coach, I'll turn it to you.
That's awesome. You said you was going to preach, but I didn't take it as preaching. I took it as a good eye opener and a good toe stepping on her. So thank you for that message. You know, faith, I'm kind of going in two directions a little differently, even though Brent and I didn't share our notes this morning because we were both running. I felt like we kind of know each other. So mine's a little different than his. So the two meanings for faith that I saw that kind of stuck out to me, because there's a million explanations of it. Number one is that faith is complete confidence in a person or a plan. And the second one, which I found interesting, was faith is a strong belief in supernatural power or powers that control human destiny. So, you know, that was kind of interesting. And then my, these little things you put down for your drinks. Today, the one I pulled out, it's kind of funny. It says faith, make things possible. Faith makes things possible. It's not easy. So I thought that's kind of cool that I pulled that coaster out today. So faith in God, in my opinion, is the most important thing. You know, as the scripture tells us, without faith, it is impossible to please him. So, you know, in life, I believe that we should all work on ourselves too, especially when we need to develop faith and belief, just simple belief in ourselves. This is a working project every day that I have, and I think we all need to work on it. Here's a few suggestions. Think positive. We say that all the time on here. You know, and it's almost kind of an overuse in some ways, but I'm going to always bring that point out in whatever word we're talking about. Because, you know, we have 100% control on how we choose, we use that one a lot too, to direct our thoughts. Thinking positive, it allows us to want to work hard and follow through with determination. You know, this helps faith in ourselves to grow. You know, another one is just be gracious. When we live with grace instead of entitlement, we don't expect others to do the hard work for us. Have you ever noticed that? Again, our faith in ourselves grows when we live this. Third one, it's one of my favorite ones, have grit. Grit can be used in a lot of avenues of our lives, a lot of words. But when we have faith in ourselves and faith in God, listen, we can dig into anything and do anything. We have the grit to persevere and the determination to absolutely do anything. When we truly have grit, a setback will not put us in the tank because we got that good, tough, solid grit. You know, believe in ourselves. Sometimes this is truly scary for us. Has been for me. Just remember that the combination of faith in God and faith in ourselves, that we can truly overcome anything. I mean, that's a fact, Jack. Our success is truly just sitting past our fears. You know, a couple of quotes that I want to leave you with, and this is what I said about Vince Green this morning. We had a really good conversation Saturday after a meeting that Brent and I had with some people about Maya Angelou. He's been very blessed to have met her. And wow, she's one of my favorites. So I dug into two quotes that I thought were very applicable to today's word, faith. Let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to say your nightly prayers. And let faith be the bridge you build to overcome evil and welcome good. And then lastly, to leave this morning with you, the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. And Maya Angelou, I think, was very wise in those two quotes. So I just hope that you grabbed a little something from today's message. Coach Palmer's was outstanding. And I don't know about y'all, but he can preach any day he wants to. So, but it was a great word for me. And like I said, I didn't feel like it was preaching. I felt like it was just stepping on my toes a little bit. So thank you, Coach, for a great word and call. And thanks everyone on here. And April Hardy, I saw you on the call today, and girl, you've been missing in action. We are so glad you were able to join us today. So everybody have a great day. Love y'all.
April, good to see you. We love you. We appreciate everybody on this call, and happy Monday. We're going to have a great week this week. See you.
Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Blessings.
Who is this?
Bye. Thank you, guys.